It has to.
What a glorious time to be alive, folks. We have, at long last, the coveted Zack Snyder's Justice League. That's right, the Snyder Cut. Welcome back to another insightful episode of MANN Cinema Reviews. It is your lovely host, Peter Mann. What's up, y'all? Before we get to the task at hand, I want to get some business set aside. If you are new to the channel, just know that you're always welcome here. And to stay up on what's current on everything cinema, be sure to press that subscribe button or to get notifications to when a new video is posted. Been gone for a minute, but I'm back again. So sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Just a quick recap on events with this ultimate 4 hours and 2-minute director's cut of Justice League. It is after the events of Superman's ultimate sacrifice that Bruce Wayne's Batman is determined, along with Diana Prince's Wonder Woman, to recruit a team of super meta-human heroes to protect the world from impending doom at the likes of Darkseid and Steppenwolf. Now, the big and ultimate takeaway of this film is the complete vision of Zack Snyder coming to full fruition. All the characterizations are fully fleshed out with all members of the Justice League. Let's start off with Cyborg. Now, we know the checkered past of the actor Ray Fisher and the initial director Joss Whedon, with the toxic work environment allegedly on Whedon's part, dare I say, discriminatory actions as well. We know that his character was undercut, and it is just mind-blowing on what Whedon cut out of this film. We miss out on the origin story of Cyborg. Now, in this film, I even like the look, the character design of Cyborg, with its more body horror, Frankenstein-esque demeanor. He is banished, living in the shadows, and even when he's called to action by Wonder Woman, his "fuck the world" outburst is fully earned and definitely satisfying. Now, even with the tragic passing of his mother that we did not see, we also get Silas, his father, coming to grips of sacrificing and bringing back his son. We get a tape recorded message to which Cyborg initially destroys, but by the end he restores, and it is the backdrop of all the characterizations of the Justice League played out in the background. Now, this is the chef's kiss of how to put together Justice League in its full form that Joss Whedon just completely obliterated, diminished, and you just see all the scenes that he cut out. Why would you cut out these scenes? You are just robbing the fans of seeing their favorite superheroes on screen and giving their characters full motivation and what they have to do by the final act. Now, Cyborg and Barry Allen's Flash, Ezra Miller, was born to play the Flash. I love the scenes that are restored here with his incarcerated father, played by Billy Crudup. Now, I know Crudup is not coming back. He was recasted by Ron Livingston, but I really love the scenes that he has with Billy Crudup. And I also like the fact that they restored the scene with Chrissy Clemens playing the future love interest, Iris West. And I love the slow motion scenes that are often criticized, but again, it plays for laughs. It plays for the dynamics of this character. And this is surrounding getting Iris out of harm's way, but also simultaneously is a job interview by Barry Allen, which works for laughs. Like I said, again, undercutting Cyborg and Flash was certainly a disservice by Whedon, and we see it in its full potential in Snyder's vision. Now, I just find just this fact compelling. Now, even with Batman and Wonder Woman recruiting, yes, Ben Affleck was Batman and Bruce Wayne at the same time. It is sad to see that he won't carry on with the character, but who knows? We may have multiple versions of Batman, with Michael Keaton reprising his role, with Ben Affleck coming back, so we might see it. But we're not going to see Snyder carry on with the torch. So all the scenes that are teased here with Martian Manhunter, even with the epilogue of Joker, with the brief redemption story that is Jared Leto's Joker, it is not needed. That is definitely a drawback to the film. Everything else is completely fine. In fact, surprisingly, I like this version of Justice League. I don't like 2017's Justice League. Sorry, Joss Whedon, seems like you're a completely terrible human being, but you made a completely terrible, horrible film. Now, this version works tenfold. And why? It is the initial director's vision. Even with Jason Momoa's Arthur Curry, aka Aquaman. Yes, his scenes are restored that we saw in the initial trailer with Snyder attached. I'm glad that they're here. We see less of the "oh yeah" and the "my man." It's just putting Momoa in a box. And even with him being particularly a weakest link for me, you may like him. I know that the females, I know that you fellas looking like eye candy for y'all. I still think that he's weak in this film, but even his characterization is fully fleshed out in this film. Batman and Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot and Ben Affleck has some interesting sexual chemistry. You feel it. We don't see a dumbed down back massage version of Joss Whedon. We have this exposition, and yes, still we have the over-explained, backstory of the Themyscira, but it comes complete with a epic scene of epic proportions, with a battle with the lanterns, with Themyscira. Even Zeus comes in and does some great things, fighting off Steppenwolf and Darkseid and their minions. Speaking of Steppenwolf, whoa, Snyder bringing it with the gold-plated, heavy armor, artillery design of Steppenwolf. It just works wonders compared to the over campy CGI Schumacher-esque whatever that was Steppenwolf in the 2017 version. Again, everything tenfold. He's not saying mothers, with the mother boxes. He has some dialogue. He has some dynamics between Darkseid and him being a fallen angel trying to get in his good graces. You don't get that from Joss Whedon's, pale in comparison 2017 version. I'm sorry, but this film is so much better for Snyder's vision. I haven't even gone over all the Easter eggs, but I love this intimate look into Snyder's in the Snyderverse. I'm glad y'all hashtag restore the Snyder cut, because you hashtag restore the Snyder cut for real in this, and I just think it's the better for it. With the drawbacks of it still being Justice League, with his over-explaining, and it being still dark and brooding, but it's the director's vision. It's what you like, the aspects of Man of Steel and Batman vs. Superman, and that's okay, because it's so much better than the over-color coding of Joss Whedon and whatever he was doing in that film. This is the director's vision, and I'm glad that HBO Max had the chance for Snyder and to see his vision come to fruition. I love that he sneaked in these Easter eggs, giving an ode to the passing of his daughter, reaching out, saying, "You are not alone." It's on a billboard, and I love it for that. This is such a labor of love. It's a passion project of Snyder's that you finally see. And for that, surprisingly, I'm going to give this film 4 stars. It's just a wonderful look at the way that the Justice League was supposed to be exhibited for fans. So thank you for doing so, and we're the better for it. Ultimately, what you teased with Martian Manhunter and Joker. We're not going to see it, so that's also a drawback to me. But yet and still, this is a lot of fun. You can also see it in black and white currently, streaming on HBO Max as Justice is Gray. I am going to go do that right now. Thank you for tuning in to MANN Cinema Reviews. Be sure to press like, subscribe, comment. We're just going to get bigger and better by the minute. Thank you very much for coming on this ride with me. I'm out.
The bell's been rung. Out in the dark, among the stars, the god is dead.